Chinese capital, Beijing, has suffered heavy rainfall for several consecutive days, causing hundreds of streets to become flooded, and even the Forbidden City was flooded. Although tens of thousands of people were evacuated overnight, hundreds of people were still trapped, and at least 11 people were killed in the flood. Affected by Typhoon Dusurui, Beijing has experienced record-breaking heavy rainfall for several consecutive days since Saturday, July 29th. Which has seriously impacted and affected the lives of the city's 22 million residents. The internet and social media in China are filled with images of torrential rains flooding streets and cars being swept away by raging floodwaters. A video shows that even the Forbidden City, which has not been flooded in the past 600 years, has the deepest water knee-deep. In Mentugu district, where the rainfall is the heaviest, rescuers found the remains of 2 victims in a river during emergency inspections. Rescuers also pulled hundreds of people from the water elsewhere in Beijing. According to a Reuters report, the heavy rainfall caused by Typhoon Dusurui not only caused floods in Beijing, but also caused floods in Tianjin and Hebei province around Beijing. The affected area is almost equivalent to the entire United Kingdom. However, according to the report of the China Central Meteorological Observatory, Dusurui has weakened into a tropical depression, and the wind is also continuing to weaken. Three of the 5 major tributaries of the Haihe River, one of the major rivers in North China, reached dangerous warning levels on Monday. Under the impact of the flood, some houses flowed into the Yongding River, one of the tributaries of the Haihe River. In the city of Baoding in Hebei province, authorities evacuated 55,000 residents from their homes overnight, according to Chinese state media reports. Dusurui is one of the most powerful typhoons that China has encountered in many years. Dusurui first landed in Fujian province in southeastern China. The wind and floods not only caused serious losses to the local area, but also to the provinces and cities along the way north, causing hundreds of thousands of people to be evacuated. From Saturday night to Monday afternoon in Beijing, the average rainfall was 176.9 millimeters, and the average rainfall in Mentugu district was 322.1 millimeters. The largest rainfall occurred in Mentugu Alpine Rose Garden, with rainfall as high as 580.9 millimeters. The Beijing Meteorological Observatory issued the highest level red rainstorm warning signal in the region on Monday. And the Beijing Hydrological Station upgraded and issued the highest level red flood warning signal at noon on Monday. From Saturday to Monday, heavy rain fell continuously in many places, breaking the historical records of daily rainfall at 14 weather stations in Beijing, Hebei, Shanxi, and Shandong in Beijing. More than 31,000 people were evacuated from their homes. More than 4,000 construction sites were suspended. Nearly 20,000 buildings were inspected for fear of damage. And all tourist attractions in the city were closed. More than 200 flights were canceled at 2 Beijing airports Monday afternoon, and nearly 600 others were delayed. The railway authorities sent people to distribute instant noodles, eggs, ham sausage, and drinking water to passengers on the trains that were trapped at night.
做梦都想不到，来时候好好的，回不去。
Reuters reported that as of Monday, heavy rain had damaged or affected 358 roads in Beijing. In Hebei province, 2 trucks fell into a river Sunday from a collapsed bridge in Baoding, and the driver is still missing.
哎呀